Network marketing shifts into a season of change. Yes, network marketing, it is shifting into a season of change. The evolution of the business model. So, if you were an entrepreneur as a young kid, you started a lemonade stand. So it was word of mouth. You made your lemonade, you sold your lemonade, you one serving per customer, you served one customer at a time. You had very small overhead, and hopefully you made a nice little profit back in the day. For me, when I started my entrepreneurial journey, I started cutting lawns. I had a little, lawn business in the neighborhood. Then I got a little bigger, started driving around into other little neighborhoods, and it was just me. Then I had a helper, who part-time guy, helped me out, and then I got ambitious, borrowed some money, and I kind of like the storefront here. I bought a trailer, equipment, spent close to 40 some $1,000 in equipment, and I got into doing a lot bigger projects. So so that's what happens if you do the storefront. Next thing you know, you still have to do word of mouth. You're gonna have to start doing some regular advertising. You know, you're going to have much more overhead. The cost of building it out, insurances, gas and electric. Um, you're going to need several employees, and you'll be most likely leasing the property. So all these things add up. So, but you can serve multiple customers at a time. You can do a lot more. You have a presence, and this can be a profitable endeavor when done correctly, but it's getting tougher. It's getting tougher and tougher because rental rents are going up, insurances are going up. It's harder to get employees. It's harder to get good employees. So you're working longer hours, you know. And then if the profit margin is not there to where you like it to be, you can't hire a manager because that's your profit. That's where your money comes from. So you're there working. You're doing it. You're there doing it all the time. Another business model which started over the last probably 10 to 15 years is like a virtual online store. It's getting more and more popular. I mean, you see it with Amazon, the biggest virtual store in the world. And but people are creating their own little virtual stores. They're selling products. It's 24/7, and they advertise. They do search engine optimization. They probably pay for some traffic and things like that. Word of mouth, some social media, and there's no limits to your geographics, and your overhead's not is nowhere near what the storefront would be. Now, many storefronts now are understanding this, and they're creating their own virtual stores just to so they can compete. But there's a new way. It's a social e-commerce, a global e-commerce, and the way this is, it's it's relationships, it's social media, it's sharing your interests, sharing a product, sharing how the product has affected you and how you like it to others and the benefits of that product. And through that, you get paid. You can leverage a global economy with doing it this way with minimal overhead. And I go out and I've seen a post on social media a while back about people saying that they won't go to the um, and check out at the checkout counters that do not have a person. So because they think by not doing that, and standing in line and waiting for this person to go through and ring up all their products that they're purchasing, that they're going to create more jobs. But the problem is, and you see more and more businesses in the convenience stores and gas stations going to this model. The coffee's being made in a system. They don't have a person making coffee anymore. You a lot of self checkout. The reason is they're having a hard time hiring. Hiring is very difficult. So when you go to this new business model, you don't have to worry about employees. You can use virtual assistants. You can use AI technology. So it has minimal overhead. And that is the beauty of this new business model, the shift in the seasons. So the ecosystem of business. So here we got a provider platform. It takes care of the products, the services, the management, the research and development, the logistics. We'll call that the hardware. That's the hardware of the system. Now, over here we have the participants. We have the participants creating a community, local, then global. So, and relationships with one another. We'll call that the software. And we have over here, we have influencing factors. So it could be the economy, timing, trend. You have, and you know, timing usually is everything in business. Trends are a lot of times. So, you want to be in an economy right now. Like I said, I was going to tell you a little later, but I appraise real estate, and I've been doing it for 34 years. 2, 3 years ago, people would pay me anything to do an appraisal because we were so busy. They wanted to get their loans closed. Now things have changed. There's very little refinancing. The market has changed, and they're sending a lot of the appraisal work out for bids. So if you don't have work, you bid lower because you need a little income coming in. So a lot of businesses are facing this, a race to the bottom. That's the tough. So you need to get into something that's trending in a different way, doing business in a different way, leveraging business in a different way. And this is all many times by timing, being in the right place, looking for an opportunity, doing something different, zigging when everyone else is zagging. So this is the features, functions of each model. The first model, your little small lemonade stand, you sell direct, one-on-one, do this, you know. Then you move to the storefront. You have some people, they can be seated, they're there, you can serve more of your product, your services. You have people coming in and out. You'd be able to go through more customers, generate more income, but you have much more overhead. So hopefully you sell enough product to generate a very good profit. Then there's the virtual online 24/7, the stores online. If you get your products and services in front of the right people through social media and a variety of other techniques, you can do very well with your virtual store. And it's business to customer. So you can sell with less overhead, and as I was saying, it's 24/7, so you do great. Now here is the social e-commerce, global e-commerce platform where you introduce people, you get customers, you introduce people to this model, networking, creating people here and there, and introducing them there. Some people come in, they take to it right away, and they start generating customers. But the beauty of the new model is, with the products we have, is a lot of the customers are seeing the benefits of our product line and want to become entrepreneurs, business builders. So it's exciting, this new model. So we're growing globally. We're through social media, through influencing at a local level, but building at a global level. So look, there are 4 phases of growth here. You have your formulation, concentration, momentum, and stability. Right now, we're right here. We're right in the wave. We're creating a wave. It's just starting to crest. It's starting to go. So it's exciting time. So the timing is there, and we're in a business with a business model where the trends are in our favor. So welcome to the entrepreneurial movement. It's a new movement. It's entrepreneurs, global entrepreneurs. The company is three Wellness. This is Kim Wee. She is a legendary leader in the network marketing space. She has taken 5 people from her kitchen table in her last platform and created a company with sales over $10 billion. She has generated 100 million for herself. And at one point in time, she was making $1 million a year. So and there's no income claims here, folks. This is because there's people that get in, and a lot of people give up very quickly. This is not a get rich quick type of business. It's like any type of business you get in, whether you bought a storefront, it takes time to become profitable. It takes time and effort, and you have to learn and grow in this business. So I was very fortunate. I met Kim up in New Jersey at a very small setting of entrepreneurs. And like I said, Kim is legendary. She's a visionary. She's very spiritual. She's just a fantastic lady. And when she casts the vision of where three's going, how we're going to get there, why we're going to get there, when we're going to get there, you understand it's going to happen, and you know you're in the right place at the right time. So that's exciting times here, folks. This is Daniel Piku, founder and CEO, 20 years of innovative business leader, 6 years in the global e-commerce space, social e-commerce space, built 2 successful digital service enterprises. And I was very fortunate to meet Daniel. I went out, I researched the company very thoroughly, went out and talked to Daniel. And I had a chance to talk to Daniel and meet him. And, he's such a down to earth, great guy. Grew up in an orphanage. Doesn't forget where he's come. He's got he's a brilliant businessman, done very well. He loves the network marketing space. He loves where it's trending, why it's trending in that direction. And he understands the logistics of how to do it. So Daniel is our CEO, taking care of the hardware. This is Dr. Dan Gubler, PhD, Chief Science Officer, 15 years of cellular absorption formulation experience, formulated over 70 nutritional supplements, 16 patents pending or granted, Caltech trained, PhD in organic chemistry. He's a health influencer, has well over 90,000 TikTok followers now, if not more, and he's a top 50 podcaster. And like I said, he's got 15 years of cellular absorption formulation. So he's the chief science officer. He is part of the hardware. He creates the product. He formulates the product. He curates the product. So this is Dr. Dan Gubler, this is me and my business partner, Wes Wyatt. We had a chance to meet Dr. Dan. I've met him several times now. I had the chance to talk to him. Super guy. Just takes the complex and simplifies it for you. So he talks about all our products, what's behind it, the 11 different cellular absorption technologies that he uses, and a little bit in each one for a variety of reasons. So like I said, we're about the science of cellular absorption. And We're also in the physician's desk reference. That's the old model. Now it's called the prescriber's digital reference. It's no longer a big book on your doctor's desk. He looks it up on his computer. But we have all 6 of our products in there. So if you go to pdr.net, and type in 3, you will see all of our products show up. Now, you cannot buy your way into the physician's desk reference. I think there's only around 22 supplement companies or nutritional supplement companies that have a product in there. We have all 6 of ours. And we have our collagen product, which is the only collagen product in the physician's desk reference. So, with collagen being a big thing out there in today's world, the fact that we have our collagen product in the physician's digital reference, the PDR, it's an amazing thing. So, and here's the reason behind all this. We do clinical research and studies on our products, cellular absorption and bioavailability. We've done the studies. We've come up with data. 3 products are between 3 and 9.5 times more absorbable. I have a link below in the description. You can go down towards the bottom, and there you can click the link and you can print out a PDF copy. Pull it up, you can read it. It's our study. We have some new research. It's an epigenetic study, and it's how our genes regulate. Some you want to go up, some you want to go down. So you can change the way your genes are working by the proper nutrition. And our studies prove this and show this. So there's a link below also of these epigenetic studies. So this is why our product line is, there's no other competition out there, because we're the only company that really spends the time to do clinical research on our product line to prove that what we're giving you in the packet is actually in it, and it actually works and is absorbed into your system, because it's not what you take or what you eat, it's what you absorb. So hi, my name's Ed Rose. I've been appraising real estate in the Baltimore area for 34 years. And I'm like most people out there, whether you have your own little business, you're an entrepreneur. I call myself an entrepreneur because I've worked for myself the majority of my life. And, or you work for a wage. We're all working on a linear basis. I mean, I have to do an appraisal. I get a set fee. And when I'm done the appraisal and send it in, I need to do another one to keep things going. So you always, we're working linearly, and I can't really leverage it. I guess I could leverage it by getting more, other appraisers under me, taking a piece of the action. And there are people to do that. It's a model I didn't want to go to. I kept it simple. It's myself and my son. And we both work out of our home. He lives in Ocean City, Maryland. I'm still in the Baltimore area. So this was me and my family back at the beach around 2000. So that's my daughter, Corinne, my son, Justin, my wife, Karen. And, things were great. My wife was an MRI tech. I was appraising real estate. We were doing great. Everything was good. We were comfortable. Didn't have, things were going fantastic. And then my wife was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, and, early onset at the age of 50. So we did the walk, the Alzheimer's walk. And, my wife, her health was physically changing at this point in time. And, with the dementia and Alzheimer's. And this is my daughter, Corinne. And this is when she was at the University of Delaware. So, something could come into your life, health problems, a spouse's health problems, a parent's health problem, a child's health problem. You could lose your job, you could be downsized, you could lose a loved one or get divorced. And I wound up losing my wife after 10 years of being a caregiver. So things change in your life. Or you could be just looking to do something different. Maybe you've been working at a job, you've been in the business world, or whatever it may be. You might have a brick and mortar, and you're just struggling, and you're just tired of it, because you're tired of the headaches, and you know because you get paid last, as most people don't understand. When you're an entrepreneur, you got to pay everybody first, pay all your bills, and then what's left over is yours. So this is me back in 2007. I started searching. The real estate market had changed right around that time, and I went out on the internet, and I wanted to make an income from the comfort of my home through the internet. So I started researching things, started learning things, started understanding how things work on the internet. And over that course of time, I thought I was going to conquer the internet back then, but it took me a while to understand it. I found some good, some bad, some ugly, and I've done a few things, generated some income, and I've went up and down. Like I said, I went through a few rabbit holes, fell for a few shiny objects, but I'm at a phase in my life where I'm not chasing trying to create an income. I'm chasing doing something different, becoming something different. It's a shift in a new season for me. It's a season of change. I want to lead a life of purpose, do something different, become something bigger than myself. So, I don't know where you are. Your past is your past. Your future can be whatever you want it to be. That's the magic of, thinking and believing where you could go, how you can get there. So all you have to do is be open. If you're open, things will change. If you're open to something new, then things will change in your life. So for me, I had not done anything online for like a few years, and I realized back in February I was open, and the reason I was open, it was for my health. I realized I was going in the wrong direction, health wise, weight wise, and so I was open to an opportunity. I was looking for something out there, and it found me. Someone reached out to me, and at the time I was like being open. We did not know the name of the company. We did not know the product line. I just knew the from the leadership that I heard that it was going to be special. It was going to be a new direction. And I was looking for physical wellness, some financial wellness, change, and some spiritual wellness. And I found it. So are you wanting more? A lot of people, that's what they're where they are, whether you're a stay-at-home mom, a real estate agent, you could be an appraiser, you could be a ditch digger, you could be a doctor, you could be a lawyer, you could be whatever. Nurses, we have a lot of nurses coming into this field because the medical field is very a stressful business. Doctors, they're now they join, they don't have their small practices anymore. They all join and got in with the big hospitals in the area, and so they got to produce, and it's a grind. It's a grind. So people are looking for more. They're looking for another way. They're looking for a way to leverage their efforts, leverage their time. So that is the beauty of this new business model. So where are you? Why? Why do you want more? Where are you? Why are you looking? Well, the beautiful thing is we have a vehicle. We have a vehicle for this change. There are some people that take the vehicle, they ride, they might walk it. It's like being on a bike with training wheels. They move a little slower. Then you get people to get on the bike and they move pretty good. But there's other people that are like, look, I can go a lot faster. I'll get myself a little car, and they're moving along. And then you have some people that really see the big picture with this vehicle that we have here and understand it a little better. Maybe they're just in a better spot, and they see this vehicle as a Ferrari, and they're going to grow this and create something extremely special. But no matter where you are, why you're here, and where you want to go. It doesn't matter what kind of vehicle you have, you need an action plan. So the beauty is we have a lot of fantastic leadership. I told you what's on the hardware side as far as leadership. I haven't told you what's on the software side as far as leadership. So this was me, like I said, back in February. I was in a, I was at 257 pounds. I needed to lose weight. I wasn't feeling that healthy. I was sluggish, not a lot of energy, um, not very active. And, I used to be a decent athlete. My daughter was a very good athlete. She played Division I lacrosse at the University of Delaware. She coaches lacrosse, coached at Penn State University. And this was me. I got off the couch. I started moving. I started taking our nutritional supplement products, and I turned my health around. So I ran a 5K down in Ocean City, Maryland. I set some goals. I was open for change. And so things start changing when you're open for change. So, like I told you about the leadership, well, this dynamic lady here is one is the leader of the fastest growing team and group, and it's called the Fierce Life Group. And Amy has created a system. She's created an action plan. She's created a step by step way of doing things that if you implement, it's a beautiful thing. It works when you do it the way they teach it and focus on. So this is myself, my business partners, Wes and Christine. And Christine has been in the direct sales network marketing space for many, many years. She was a national director for one of the largest and the top 5 direct sales network marketing companies in the world. And she was the leading number 1 director. She retired because they buy your business back. And she generated, she was getting paid $500,000 a year for 15 years. Exciting times. So Christine is our direct upline. She's just a fantastic lady, beautiful person, and a great leader and mentor in helping us grow this business. So what you want to do, it's a very simple business. We're expanding the community from local to global. Learn it right. It's very simple. Learn it right, do it right, teach it right. So we have everything in place, and it's a turnkey business system. We have a mobile app. 3, you can work from your phone, welcome orientation workbook. We have digital tool 1. We have a lot of this is on your computer in your back office, but if people are looking for the opportunity, you send them opportunity, you know, videos, a lot of things about the opportunity. A lot of people like to know about our product line and how things work and why they work and that. So this is for people that are interested in the products and the science behind it. And this is those interested in building a business. If you're really interested in building a business, you're an entrepreneur out there, we have our brand ambassador tools. We have a system developed by Amy and our other leaders that are leading our way. And every day we're doing something. We do things on social media. We're growing in our communities. We're doing regional events, local events, home parties. We're doing all kind of things to create something special here with 3, because we all are on the same road building $1 billion company and building a legacy. So it's exciting. So the cycle of growth and transformation. What most people don't realize, you always hear a lot of negatives about network marketing, multi-level marketing, MLMs, whatever. And there's some bad actors out there and I think they cleaned a lot of this up. And that's why I'm saying it's a shift into a new season, a season of change in this industry, because when it's done right, it's a beautiful thing. And that's what Kim will tell you. Kim will tell you when it's done right, it's a beautiful thing because she saw how beautiful it could be, being the leader she was and how she grew her business globally. Um, but you learn, you do, you grow, you teach, you lead. And you lead by growing as a person. And then you learn some more, you do some more, you teach some more, you lead. And this is the beautiful cycle we have here. It's a cycle of growth, it's a cycle of transformation, and you become a better person. You become the person you've always wanted to become. So, by learning, doing, teaching, and leading, we're driving change in our community, with our customers, with our business partners. And so that's an exciting way of doing business. And we're having so much fun doing it. That's the beauty of it all. Exciting times here and a lot of fun. So, I set another goal. I wanted to rank, advance, and become a leader in three wellness. So I was fortunate enough to get acknowledged on stage by Daniel Piku back in Anaheim. So that was exciting, because you set some goals. I set some goals for my weight loss. I went from right now, I'm at 222. I was at 257 back in February. So come a long way, feel fantastic, and a lot of energy. The products are exceptional. So, look, if you'd like to catch the wave of success in 2024, join me in building a legacy with the next global $1 billion wellness company. Look, be open, take a look. It's all you have to do. Take a look. We don't hard sell you here. If you're interested, we want to help you. We want to plug you in. We want to grab arms, lock arms, and help you build a beautiful business from wherever you're located in the U.S. or globe. I'm in Maryland, so uh, so look, let's connect. Ed Drost. You can text me 443-904-5229. I love to connect. I love to talk. Um, I'm on all this. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter or X, and also TikTok. So let's connect. Let's have some fun. Let's do something different. Let's be open to an opportunity because things are changing, things are shifting. I just went down to buy a shirt for the holidays, and I see, it's in a nice area, store closing, 40 to, so much off. So it's a lot of that happening, folks. And so if you work for that store or any store, Bed Bath and Beyond, things are shifting. So network marketing is shifting into a season of change. And the season of change is people helping one another. We have the platform, we have the leadership, Daniel and Kim and Christine and Amy and a variety of other wonderful leaders helping us grow a beautiful business from the comfort of our home. Also, you have me, Ed Drost. I want to connect, get in, let's lock arms. Uh, my business partner Wes Wyatt does a great job on social media. He is a podcaster. He does some things with that with some other people. So exciting time. So look, let's catch the wave. Join 3. There's a link below. I got all the information about our product line in there. Again, look forward to connecting. And as always, you have a fantastic day. And I love you and appreciate you.